This just in, Eddy Mutwe, who is also known as the bodyguard of Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu, Bobi Wine, who is also known as the president of the National Unity Platform, has just been brought to a court in Masaka. Well, in this edition of Legal News Daily, I'm here to give you an update on how the Eddy Mutwe situation is going. Number one, we're going to discuss what Eddy Mutwe did for him to get to this situation. Number two, what are the legal circumstances surrounding Eddy Mutwe, and most importantly, what cases or what counts have been put on Eddy Mutwe, and what is the future for Eddy Mutwe moving forward. So, welcome to Legal News Daily and discuss all this moving forward. Hello everyone, welcome back to Legal News Daily. I'm your host Terry Kahuma on this channel, and like I always say, Legal News Daily is our daily legal news segment where we break down current events happening both nationally and internationally. We discuss everything that will affect you, the common person, and it's also good to know all the legal information that is happening to you around the world. So, straight to the point, we all know that Eddy Mutwe is the bodyguard of Bobi Wine, and Bobi Wine is the leader of the National Unity Platform of Uganda, one of the most troublesome parties that has given the National Resistance Movement Party, which is headed by President Museveni, a run for its money. Now, Eddy Mutwe, two weekends ago on Sunday, was abducted and taken to an unknown site. He was illegally abducted, and then he was also illegally detained in an unknown site. Now, it has been a very big public outcry towards Eddy Mutwe, and now we look at all the legal issues that are happening concerning Eddy Mutwe. Number one, we also know Eddy Mutwe, in contravention of Article 23 of the Constitution, has had his human rights violated. In fact, Eddy Mutwe has had numerous human rights violations in accordance with the Constitution. Number one, in accordance with Article 23 of the Constitution, we have it that every person who is arrested or abducted should not be arrested for more than 48 hours. So meaning that every person who is being arrested, detained or abducted should not be detained for more than 48 hours. This is what we call the 48-hour rule. So therefore we find that this is a violation of Eddy Mutwe's rights under Article 23 of the Constitution. We also see that Eddy Mutwe is being tortured, he is being taken through degrading and inhuman treatment. We have all been seeing the picture that has been going around. Beard has been cut off, his head has been shaved off, and we find that Eddy Mutwe is being put in a very compromising situation. Now, that is also in violation to his right to freedom of expression. Having a beard is having your freedom of expression being expressed. So, the fact that you are being illegally abducted and detained, and they are having your beard removed and your head shaved, that means that that is a violation of your right to expression. To grow your hair and your beard is part of your expression as a human being. Eddy Mutwe spoke to his lawyers when they brought him to Masaka court, and he claims that he has been being tortured with electric wires and all sorts of appliances and weapons of torture. Now, it goes in contravention with his rights under Article 24 and Article 44 of the Constitution, which said that every human being or every citizen of Uganda is supposed to be treated free and fairly and should be treated away from degrading, inhuman or embarrassing treatment. Now, Eddy Mutwe has been taken through so many circumstances, so many forms of torture where his rights have not been respected. Now, let us move to the counts that Eddy Mutwe has been put under. We find that recently, because of the public outcry, Eddy Mutwe has been brought to the Masaka Chief Magistrates Court, and there he has been arraigned even without his lawyer being there. Eddy Mutwe was arraigned before court, which is actually illegal, and Kaizi read to him his counts saying that, number one, you are being charged for aggravated robbery, and you're also being charged for theft. Now, we all know that theft is stipulated under Section 123 of the Penal Code Act of Uganda, Cap 120. Now, we find that he's being charged for theft and also aggravated theft. What are the elements of aggravated theft? Number one, still need to have stolen something which is not yours or which doesn't belong to you. Number two, there must be an element of force. Aggravated means using an element of force, you're using an element of either undue influence to get what you want. And aggravated robbery also has an element of you've either done it yourself or you've used a number of people. Let's say you are an organized criminal gang. So we find that Eddy Mutwe is being charged for theft and also aggravated theft under the Penal Code Act. But let's just see what is going to go moving forward. It is very, very strange and absurd that Eddy Mutwe is being taken through all of this. His abductors are being claimed to have been officials of UPDF, which is the Ghana People's Defense Forces. Now that means that Eddy Mutwe will, number one, his legal team will actually have to sue the UPDF, which is the Ghana People's Defense Forces, if at all they can prove that these are the ones who abducted him. And most importantly, the fact that his lawyers applied a writ of habeas corpus, which is bringing the body to court, then that means that Eddy Mutwe has actually been brought to court. But if the procedures are not being respected, meaning he's being taken to court without informing his lawyers, then we find that there is a lot of foul play when it comes to Eddy Mutwe case. Well, until next time, let's see where everything is going to go moving forward. My name is truly Terry Kahuma. Let's see where the Eddy Mutwe case is going to go moving forward. I think he should be released, because if he has this constant violation of his human rights, then if he in turn sues the UPDF or government of Uganda, or maybe finds that he sues assailants, then
he will find that he will actually get a lot of damages and money for all that has been being done to him. Well, until next time, I'll see you.